Hello everyone, this is Jessica. Welcome here. And today I got trash. Now, since this is my first empties since I started the channel, I didn't save a lot of the things. So I'm going to talk about the physical items that I have in front of me, and then I'll go through the list of items that I threw right before I started the channel. So pretty much this empties is from March, April to now. So the last 2 months of empties. So let's start with the not important, it's more the less fun stuff. I have long hair and I have sensitive scalp. So I am unfortunately not able to use some of those fancy, very nice smelling shampoos. I am only able to use Head and Shoulders. Yes, Head and Shoulders. I have tried all the other ones. They do not work well for me. My scalp does not like it. So I've used Head and Shoulders since I was small. Understand the amount of like amazement and happiness I had when they started to actually do scents to the Head and Shoulders. This happened in my lifetime. Like this happened maybe when I was a teenager, early 20s, because I remember that before it was a regular Head and Shoulders smell. That was the way my head smelled the whole time. And now this is my favorite, which is a 24-hour frizz control from root to tip, smooth and silky. I always do shampoo and conditioner. This is a coconut. I do not do conditioner by itself because for some reason it causes my hair to fall extra. So I only do conditioner with the shampoo. Okay. Then we have, I tried out because I was like, Bath and Body Works, not cool. You don't have deodorant for women like with any other nice scents. You only have the men. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try them. So I actually went through the Mahogany Tea Wood and the Knorr deodorants, and they did very well. I really like them. They lasted a good time. I don't have any issues with body odor with them, and I really recommend them. They're really nice. I got them at a really good deal. I know that even right now they're probably in deals. So if you are significant others or males out there for Father's Day, they were very nice, and they smelled, I don't know, nice. That's not very explanatory, but you know what I mean. Then going through regular, me and my sister, we always have wipes, flushable wipes. Just, you know, sometimes I have a lot of my nephews, nieces, that come over. As adults, we always need wipes. That's just the way it is, and it's needed. So we have these little wipes, and I go through them. Here's the last 3 of them. I also use in combination with the other thing that I'm going to show right now. I do use makeup remover wipes. The ones that I like to use are the Equate makeup remover wipes from Walmart. I've tried other ones, and my face, I have a little bit of rosacea sometimes that it kind of gets, my cheeks are very sensitive to it. So for some reason, these are the only ones that I've noticed that I actually like. So I get the Equate, which I think the generic version of the Neutrogena ones, if I'm not mistaken. The Neutrogena ones, my face does not like. So the Equates, they're 3 for a pack, 3 for like I think $6. And I use them on days when I'm extremely tired or I need to, I'm swatching things. But yep, I have some makeup remover wipes. Now my sister started me off on this Albaline moisturizing cleanser. It's really nice. It feels almost like Vaseline, and you apply it to your face and then you just mush it around and then you just wipe it down with the towelette. You don't even need, like, it liquefies, it says on here, right? It says Albaline moisturizing cleanser liquefies on contact with your skin to gently and thoroughly dissolve makeup, dirt, and even mascara. Smooth moisturizing cleanser, tissue off and see how much cleaner and softer your skin can be, leaves no soap and water dryness. And that is accurate. And you do see that my skin just feels like more hydrated. So I really enjoy this. I buy them through Amazon. I think they're 2 for a pack, and it's a good tub. Like, it takes a while to go through this. And I've been trying to use little mini travel cleanser. So this one I went through, it's the MAC Hyper Real Fresh Canvas Cream to Foam Cleanser. My goodness, such a tiny little thing for such a long name. It worked very well. Did the job. It was okay. I would not, since I have so many cleansing things, I wouldn't go repurchase it, but it was good. In my home, I like it to smell nice. So here are just the ones that I've recently changed. I have some of the Bath and Body Works Wallflower scents. They're different ones. I have no idea which ones they are. I buy them when they're sales and then I just plug them in. They have no names on them. That's the only thing I wish I could change, and they would kind of put some type, because once you get them out of their, like even if you buy the twin pack, once you get them out, like you're never gonna know unless you know them by scent. You're never gonna know what scent it is. But they last very well. They do last like a good month, 2 to 3 weeks. And I really do appreciate it, especially if you don't have like the high intensity diffusers. Like if you have the regular ones, I mean, they last good, and they have good, I have them usually in the bathrooms, my office, the smaller rooms. For the larger rooms, I usually do candles, or my sister does like a diffusers. So for scent, for actual, but these ones are really good, especially like I said, for the bathrooms and the offices and smaller rooms. I have 2 travel sprays. This one is a Kaali. My goodness, I can't see with the transparency. Eden Juicy Apple, and the Juliet Has a Gun Lust for Sun. I love these. I do have the travel sizes on both of these and love them. Do have them. Would repurchase if I didn't. These are not actually full. These are the replacements. I actually did go through, but I wanted to keep them here so that I could have placeholder. This is like my 3rd or 4th travel size of the Fleur travel strawberry letter. And you're like, Jessica, you've had so many travel sizes, why don't you have the full size? I do, but I actually use this for travel. So I really enjoy it, and I purchase it, and it's gonna go with me on vacation in about 15 days. So I go through it. I really do use them. And the other one that I finished was the All Eyes on Her. Totally love it. A really nice smell. This is the second one. The first one I finished it when I first bought it, I think in the beginning of March. So these 2 are replacements for that one. Another one that I also have and that I didn't have with me, the Strawberry Flirt, it's called, from the Bath and Body Works travel sprays, and that is actually a dupe for the Strawberry Letter from Fleur, and I've gone through 2 of those. Because I mean, those are like $6, so I have no shame in using them. That is my top fragrance. So that's the perfumes that I've gone through for sure. I have another body spray. This is from La Casa de Aroma Colomena. Is my sister, for her baby shower, she did this body sprays for the home. And this one is, I believe, the scent. This is the Paris fragrance, but let me tell you, the Miami, I'm purchasing that one. They are pricey. I think the liter is about $100. There are body, like room sprays, but I'm telling you, the Miami one smells, and y'all are gonna think I'm funny, but it smells like you've been cleaning all day, and you sit down, and you have that fresh, clean smell, but it's in the spray. Like it's you spray it, and that's the aroma I get. So that's on my, hopefully coming to me at some point. Oh, love it, love it, love it. I've gone through several of the Bath and Body Works, the antibacterials. I am a nurse. I touch something and I need to have one, so I carry them in my purses. I carry them in my cars. I carry them when if I touch a door, if I'm in public. It's just, if I cannot access water in that moment to wash my hands, then I use this. So I do go through the different ones. I bought some back in Black Friday time-ish in November. So this is a cucumber melon, but I've gone through several. I think I had one that was like, the only one I haven't liked, it was like a unicorn, and it had some glitter on it. I hated that one so much. I couldn't finish the last little bit of it. My niece saw it. I gave it to her because, man, you had sparkle all over your hands. I am pretty sure you guys are tired of me talking about these two things, but my makeup, finally, I finished them. So this took 2 months, diligently every single day, because I think I did my makeup every day. Maybe 2 days I didn't, and that's because I was sick. But the Merit Great Skin Priming Moisturizer will definitely recommend. It is a good purchase. I liked it, very moisturizing. It didn't do anything crazy to my face. I didn't feel like it was drying. It actually moisturized very well, so I really did enjoy it. Then the Casa's in Breezy, loved it, went through it. Right now I'm using some of the other ones that I have opened. I haven't actually I'm giving it a little break because I think I was using this almost daily for a couple of, maybe a week or two, so that I could finish it already. And so I'm using giving some love to some of my other powders. I've gone through a mascara, well, 2 mascaras. I'll talk about the other one right now. But the Lancome Monsieur Big, and I do love this one. This is one of my favorites. This is one of my top 3 favorites mascara, but it was already towards the end, when it's already in the last legs. I can already see it because it starts to flake. Normally it doesn't, but when it's already to the point that it's like, you're pretty much like scraping the end of it, that's what happens. So this one already finished. I finished it and I was very happy with it. Some floss. I don't know why I put some of this stuff here. It's good floss. Make sure you brush your teeth and floss, everybody. Lip balm. I usually have one of these next to my bed, and at night I always put the lip balm on my lips at night, so I always have one by my bed. This is a one size setting spray. Everybody knows I love it, treasure it. I've gone through it. So I have also gone through the Banana NYX powder. I'll put it somewhere. The Banana NYX powder, that is my favorite under eye. It gives me a really good highlight, and it settles, I have to always powder down my concealer. So for me, that's optimal. I finished one early March, and now I'm on my second one. The Essence mascara, which is, I already have one that I'm been using. I go through those quickly because, like I said, those are my favorites. They're under $6, especially if you get them on sale. Favorite. I also finished a travel size of the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I can't remember if I liked it or not. I think I enjoyed it. I think it did its job, but I wasn't like, oh my god, I need to get it again. I do have another one. I think it's full size, and I'll pay more attention now to see like how I feel about it. But I used it in the beginning of January, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't remember exactly my review on it, like my thoughts on it, because it wasn't. It was a big break in between. I would use it sometimes I wouldn't. So like I said, I would need to come back. Oh, I've used a Lancome moisturizer. I went through it. Like I said, not Lancome, I'm sorry, an Estee Lauder moisturizer, night cream. It felt extremely moisturizing. It was a night cream. I truly enjoyed it, as well as a Lancome one. So I've wasted both. Not wasted, used up. So that was my empties for the last, well, pretty much this quarter. Quarter's 3 months. We're already in the 5th month. Quarter-ish and a half. Okay, it's pretty much the beginning of the year. I've been a little bit more diligent on the things that I'm using up now. I don't think I'll have another empties probably until after summer. It depends. But for right now, I mean, I've been loving everything so far. There isn't anything that I just finished that I wouldn't repurchase because it was a bad product. I wouldn't repurchase it because, for example, I have more. Like, there's no reason for me to repurchase cleansers, or an additional perfume because I have a lot. Not because it's not something that I love. Like I said, this has been my first empties. I will try to keep it a little bit more streamlined. We'll see. I'll put it up, pop up pictures of the things that I don't have, and everything I've liked so far. And there is absolutely nothing that I threw away because it was a bad product. So technically they would all be repurchases if I had to, But for right now, I don't need to. So that's pretty much it for my empties. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's in your empties. What have you used up? What have you repurchased? What is something that you really enjoy using? Have you tried that Albaline moisturizing cleanser? I hadn't, and it really did really good for me, and that's because I have an oily complexion. So thank you so much for watching. Come back. Bye bye.